Hello, Plant Tribe. Welcome back again. As always, I am Nikki. If you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you. If you're returning like the gluttons for punishment that I know you are, thank you so much for coming back. It is awesome, as always, to see you. So, you saw my plant tour, part one of the shelves here behind me. And now we're gonna go ahead and do part two. If you haven't seen part one, I'll put it up here. I don't know what side it's going to show up on. And I'll link it down below just for safe measure. Okay, so we are going to go ahead today and take a look at my TV stand and two IKEA racks. There are lots of plants on there, so yeah, let's just, let's get this video rolling. Roll it! Okay guys, here we go. This is the second part of my plant tours. We are going to be taking a look at the two shelves on either side of my TV. Yes, I am watching Shane Dawson. I did pause it in order to do this video, but isn't he fantastic? I mean, bling. Okay. Sorry. Anyways. Okay, so we are going to start on this shelf right here. So the first thing we have right in the back there, this is a little experiment of Jordan's. This is an avocado. We're kind of taking a page out of Scott's book. If you guys don't know who Scott is, that is Scott grows an avocado tree. And go ahead and check him out. He is amazing. He is one of my plant besties. Just an amazing guy. And I will link his channel below because I think he's fantastic. Anywho, so that is Jordan's little avocado project. In front of that here, we have this variegated string of hearts who is getting there. This was purchased as just some tiny cuttings. And it is growing like a weed, actually. And I know a lot of people say that variegated string of hearts don't grow quickly. I beg to differ because I've actually cut this a couple times in order to propagate some and get a more full top. So it is growing really well and really quickly. The next plant here, if we look up a little, is my Philodendron Variegata. So this plant I got late last summer, I believe, and it's slowly doing its thing there. There's a little new growth point. It has kicked out a few aerial roots. There's a little cute stubby one there, and there's a couple more kind of around. But I am still waiting on this guy to throw out some new leaves. It did have a very immature root system when I got it, and but he's doing okay. He's still surviving and he's doing great. Look at the backs of those leaves. Oh my goodness. So there is my Philodendron Variegata. Behind the Variegata, this is a plant that I've been hanging on to in order to ship it to a winner of one of my giveaways last year. Shortly after she won, it got really cold, and because I am not overly, I don't know, well versed, I guess, on shipping plants, I erred on the side of caution. I decided just to hold on to it until I was comfortable, and that it wasn't going to get frost damage at all. So it is there. It has got all kinds of new leaves since it's arrived to me, so she's going to be getting a lovely, gorgeous, beautiful, healthy plant. Okay, so here we have my, I'm not really sure what you call this actually, to be honest, a tricolor Tradescantia. I'm not really sure. Let me see if I can tip her up here. So those leaves are just gorge. And this thing grows insanely quickly as well. You can see that she's grown all the way down here. Oh, backs of leaves. So there is quite a nice mix of pink and green in there. but she is just so pretty full. Okay, moving down a shelf. So down here, let me adjust. No, let me adjust. Thank you. Okay, so here we have my Begonia maculata. And this was a tiny little cutting that I got from my plant fairy godmother, Paula, whom you all know and you've heard me talk about numerous times. So when I got it, it just had 2 leaves, and now she's got quite a few more. There has been a little bit of trial and error with this guy. I have lost some leaves, they've crisped, and I think I finally figured it out. So it really likes this spot. So I think I'm just going to leave it there. That's a lot of the whole idea with plant care and indoor plants. You know, if a plant isn't doing well in a particular area, move it, keep trying until you find an area where in your home where that plant's just like, yes! And then it just thrives. Once you find that spot, just leave it there, leave it alone, and let it live. And that is kind of where we're at with this begonia. So if you can tell, this is kind of my begonia shelf. So behind here we have, and I'm not sure what this one's called. I want to say it's a Begonia Black Knight, but I really, to be totally honest with you, am not sure. Let me actually try to get you a decent shot. So there it is. Really cool. Very dark leaves with this gorgeous deep red on the background and this pop of bright green in the center. That thing, we went through a little bit of a disagreement on how it should be cared for, and now it seems to be doing really well. Back here we have this super cute little, let me see if I can get in there, this super cute little planter. It is like a coffee cup, which is so cute! Anyways, so I got that on Garage sale, and I saw this lady and she had it, and I was like, yes, I need to have that. I just thought it was really cute, and it kind of went with my aesthetic. So anyway, this is, I'm honestly not sure what this begonia is called, but it is silvery. Look at those leaves. They are literally silver. This is not a trick of the eye. Those are as silver as they get. So, so pretty. In front of that, we have my little Begonia Red Kiss. This is such a pretty plant. Let me get in those leaves there. Look at that. And that red is actually very sparkly. I don't know if it's coming across on camera. Maybe not. But the red is actually sparkly, and it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that is this whole shelf. Oh wait, no it's not. I lied. 1 second. Okay, at the top of this shelf, which is kind of hard to see, let me see if I can get around here. Look at her. So currently she has 3 leaves, and as you can see, she's got a 1 on the way. This is my Philodendron gloriosum. We did go through some trials and tribulations with her, but I think we've kind of evened that out at this point, and she's doing quite well. So yeah, if you have a Philodendron gloriosum, you probably understand where I'm coming from. They can be a little tricky, but once you figure out what they want, they are a beautiful and rewarding plant. Woo, those veins though! Okay, moving along, we have my Philodendron Variegata. And there's actually 2 plants in here. You can see one off to this side. And then this is actually a cutting that I will be giving to my plant friend Paula very, very shortly here. So there is my Philodendron Variegata. Oh, let me show you the backs, because this is like where it's at. Yes! Look at that. Can't really see it, can you? There you go. Wow! Ugh. Definitely one of my favorite plants. So, so pretty. So that is her. Down beside her here is my Singhania rayi. And this guy is insane. He's kind of a viner, so he's got this. I have actually chopped this guy once, and there is a new vine coming off here. So let me move back so you can kind of get a overall picture of what he looks like. But the leaves are so cool. They've got this gorgeous silver stripe down the center, and they are kind of like a rough. They're almost like a thin, leathery suede kind of feeling. But yeah, really, really cool plant. And he is just starting to spew out new leaves now that the nicer weather and the longer days are coming. It hasn't stopped growing over the winter. He's just a little crazier than usual. Okay, down beside that is my Anthurium bakeri. Oh my god, I forgot how to say it again. Anyway, this plant is absolutely stunning. This is its new leaf. If I can get in there. Look how shiny and gorgeous that is. Wow. So I've had this one I think for about a month. Maybe. Yeah, about a month. There is a new little leaf just starting to poke out of the sheath down there. I don't know if you can see that. Sort of ish. But yeah, this actually wasn't the plant that I initially wanted. I wanted Tarifolium, but I missed the boat on that one. So I got this one instead, and honestly, I think I might actually like the leaves on this one better. I love that, I don't know if you want to call it a vein down the middle. I'm sure there's an actual name for that. Don't know what it is, but I just love the way the leaves look. So yeah, that is my Anthurium my Anthurium bakery. I don't know what it is. Okay, moving along. Okay, this is my Anthurium clarinervium. Look at this stunner. So he has 4 leaves. This is the newest leaf. Let me see if I can. Doesn't want to cooperate. That's the newest leaf. They are just so stinking pretty. Look at that. So this guy's doing quite well. It has gotten rid of all of its initial leaves that I got it with and grown in all of these new beautiful healthy leaves. And the root system on this thing is insane. So yeah, it'll be exciting when he gets all big and full and has all these crazy leaves everywhere, and I'm excited for that. But I'm happy with how he's doing right now. Okay, beside that this is Jordan's plant, actually, that I take care of and all that kind of stuff. So, you know. Anyways, we bought it initially as Jordan's plant. I think Jordan had seen this one initially in Kaylee's video, and he thought it was just really, really cool. So this is an Alocasia stingray, although Jordan says that it should be called an Alocasia manta ray because they look more like mantas than stingrays, because Jordan's like that. But that's why I love him. So this leaf just unfurled yesterday, I think. Look how cool that is, and his little tail. Such a neat plant. So if we come over here, let's go down here first. So down here is my Zizi plant. This thing, it might have grown a little bit. I don't know. So this is actually going to be in an upcoming challenge video with Jordan and I. So look, he's covered in dog fur. Poor guy. He does need to be repotted, so I'm going to pull him out of there and put him in a different pot. This one doesn't seem to be doing the trick, so he's going to be the star of a upcoming challenge video with Jordan and I. My Zizi. Okay, let's look up here. So let me just, oh gosh. Okay, so this is, I'm not really sure what kind of Singhonium this is, to be honest with you. Just a green Singhonium. I'm sure it has a name. If you guys know, feel free to throw it down in the comments for me. But I just bought him as a tiny little, it was kind of like a little, it almost looked like a dwarf at that point. But as of recently, it has got all kinds of new growth. And this is just a super, super easygoing plant. So that is my, we call it the green Singhonium because I don't know what else to call it. Okay, down beside that, this thing is in, like this, so this is a Tun Anthe, and I can never remember the name of it, but it, I can ignore this thing and forget it forever, and it just lives. So this was actually hidden from me for a little while, and I forgot about it. I know, bad plant mom. And it didn't get water for like a month and a half. And when I finally uncovered him, he was totally fine. And he was just like, "Hi, it's nice to see ya." And he was totally cool. So this guy's really neat. So if you're looking for a Moranta or Morantaceae family plant, but don't want anything too high maintenance, this is definitely a good one to go with. They're really, really nice, cool markings, and of course that trademark purple back. Okay, let me see if I can get in here. Yoink. Okay, this is my Variegated Moranta. Oh boy, my camera's going nuts. So this is my Variegated Moranta. This thing, it does have some crisp, and that was from oh my gosh, sorry guys. That was from before I started using the Brita water to water all of, basically all of my plants. Now I water with Brita. I figure, you know, better safe than sorry sort of idea. But he's doing quite well, growing like crazy. Look at all this new growth in here. So he just kind of hangs in there. He's one that I'm going to have to take out here soon, get it repotted, maybe take some cuttings. But really cool plant, super, super easy. Oh gosh, I apologize for all the crispy bits. Oh boy. Okay, moving up. So here we have my Hoya Toya, I think. Yeah, I think. So I got this one a few weeks ago from Crystal Star Nurseries, and if you look right in there, there is a new little growth point. Super excited about that. It is my mission to have at least one Hoya bloom this spring, so I don't think it's going to be that one, but it is showing signs of growing, so that is awesome. Okay, right here is my pink splash Singhonium, and this thing is amazing. So I can get in there. Look at the leaves on this, the pink and green. And I'm not sure if it's going to come off on camera, probably not, but the pink on these pink splash Singhoniums is actually like sparkly. And of course, I don't think that's going to translate. But he has a new little leaf coming in there as well. Such a pretty plant, and this thing grows really, really fast as well. Okay, behind that we have my round form Adansonii. This guy struggled for a little while, but he is starting to bounce back now, and he's doing quite well. All those pretty holy leaves, my Sunday leaves. So that's him. In behind there, we have, you can see growing in this little pot. Oh gosh. See if you can see that. So this is my Cebu Blue Pothos. There we go. This was from a cutting, and I do have another quite long cutting of this plant. It was from one of my Instagram followers. I believe she's a subscriber as well. She sent this to me from the States. I believe I think it was South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere down there. It was so sweet of her. Jenny was her name. And I just thought that was so nice and so kind. So Jenny, if you're watching this, it is doing well, and I have another cutting that's growing even longer over on my big shelves. Beside that, we have my, oh my goodness, Black Pagoda lipstick plant. So, oh gosh, let's move this tree out of the way. These leaves are so neat. Those are the tops of the leaves, and they kind of remind me of like a, I don't know, some kind of big cat, like a leopard or something. But the cool part about these is the backs of these leaves. Let's see if I can show you that. Look at that. That's so cool. They're so pretty. Ignore my nails. So that's another plant that I actually got from Crystal Star Nursery as well. Yes, I love them. Okay, moving up, we have my Hoya Carnosa. And this plant's getting all kinds of crazy. There's all kinds of new growth, new vines everywhere. So this is one that I think may actually flower for me this year. We'll see. But it's doing really well. It's super healthy, nice and shiny, and beautiful. So that is my Hoya Carnosa. To the rear of that, I'm not sure what this Singhonium is called, but it is pink. This one I found, hang on, let me see if I can get a better shot in there. Let's turn the light. So this plant, I'm not going to be able to get that in there, am I? This plant I found, it was just in like a nursery that was just selling these as like terrarium plants or something. They were just tiny. But this one I'd never seen before. And it's got really interesting leaves, and the new leaves come out like all pink. It's so cool. So if you guys know what that Singhonium is, please let me know, because I think it is so neat. Okay. Sorry about the bad shots of that, by the way. It's kind of tucked in there and it was difficult. This plant might look familiar to you if the lighting would cooperate. There we go. Okay, so this little begonia, if you've been with me for a while, I did a video back in the day, and it was an Etsy plant order fail, and I'll link it up in the cards at the top screen if you want to check that out. It's old school plants, pots, and whatnot style, but it's definitely worth a giggle. When I ordered this plant, it was not as big as this, but it was, you know, healthy, and it had leaves and stuff. When I got this begonia in the mail, I think it had like maybe 2 or 3 leaves. This is like the saddest looking plant I have ever seen in my life. It was hilarious. I laughed so hard in that video that I couldn't even speak. It was so funny. Anyways, but this thing, let me just back up so you can see how well she's doing now. It's just awesome. The leaves are so pretty. So I can get in there and show you. Focus! Focus! There we go. Look at those leaves. They're so cute. They're just like little teeny angel wings. Okay, and back here we have my neon pothos. And if you look at these, you can see that some of the leaves are coming out with variegation. There. And here. I think there's a couple more that have variegation as well. So that's really interesting. So we've kind of been keeping an eye on that just to kind of see if that variegation goes anywhere. But it seems to be a little random. Focus. Thank you. So yeah, that is basically that shelf. Now, the last plant that I'm going to show you today is at the tip top of this shelf, and it is my pride and joy. This is my Philodendron Variegata, who is sporting a brand new leaf. Look at that shine. Woo! So pretty. Let me back up so you can see the whole plant. This thing is crazy. Such an awesome plant though. So easy. If you're looking for a really easy, more uncommon aroid or philodendron, this is definitely a good option for you. It spits out usually about a leaf a month. I haven't lost any leaves on this plant that I can recall. No, I don't think I have. And it's just amazing. I love this plant. He looks a little wonky right now, but he is loving life. So that is my Philodendron Variegata. Okay guys, well that is about it for this part 2 of my plant tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know what your favorite plant was. Alright guys, well today I am going to go ahead and insert my Plant Tribe commenter of the day. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Today's Plant Tribe comment comes from Lori Crawford. Lori has been around for a while and she's always been so supportive. Lori, thank you so much for your amazing comments all the time and for just coming back and watching my videos and just generally showing me the love. Thanks. Okay, thank you so much. I love reading your comments, guys, and being able to respond to you. I just feel like, you know, closer to you guys when I'm able to like read your comments and comment back and that kind of thing, and I absolutely love that communication. So please go ahead and continue commenting and I will continue featuring them because I just think that's so much fun. And also, here is my favorite plant Instagram folks of the video. Okay guys, and that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for watching and for liking and commenting and subscribing. I love you all to bitty bits. Have a great day, night, week, month, and year. Mwah.